Doctor Who, the longest-running TV sci-fi show in history at 42 years, is back with Doctor Number 9, Christopher Eccleston. Doctors 6 and 7, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy, are joining me here today. In fact, they should be here shortly.
That's not him. That's not him either. Ah, that's them.
Colin, Sylvester.
Hello.
Welcome
Lawrence.
to Australia for the Doctor Who.
You are the great Lawrence of Earth.
Yes, I am.
The great Lawrence of Earth.
And you're here for the stage show
Our arms.
inside the Tardis.
Well, the Doctors Who eventually arrived at Sciencworks, where we were going to visit the Planetarium, but not before we actually constructed the Tardis. Colin Baker was loving it. It is lacking some of the sci-fi magic
Actually,
that the BBC imbued into the series.
It looks a bit stronger than the one I had, actually.
Colin told me an inside story about the Tardis.
It was made of fiberglass, and it was made to be as light as possible, so they had no bottom in it. The crew, and you know what camera crews are like, if they want to go somewhere, they want to go somewhere. And the only available place was inside my Tardis.
So it was a bit gamey inside the Tardis.
It was a bit gamey.
Then Sylvester McCoy arrived and things went, well, completely mad. And Colin ran me through the questions not to ask Doctor Who.
What's your favourite monster?
What's your favourite monster?
Colin Baker.
He spent decades and decades, saving humanity. What was his vested interest in humanity above any other intergalactic species?
He had a succession of young girls in his Tardis.
Really? So Doctor
Yeah.
Who was a pants man?
Yep.
Who is the best Doctor Who?
Sylvester McCoy.
No, you don't understand.
And again I asked the question, who was your arch enemy?
I suppose the most hated one are the Daleks, really. Although the one I really hated was the Master.
The Master.
But that was off-screen.
But he... Oh, really?
He was, of course, also a Time Lord for all those Doctor Who fans out there.
Yeah.
Who was your most hated enemy, Colin?
The Seventh Doctor.
Colin had a real-life Dalek moment to share with us.
Up in the bar one night, I'd left something in the studio, all the lights were out, the emergency lighting was on, and I walked across the studio and I just got a prickle down the back of my neck, and I turned round and this Dalek was coming towards me. Somebody was playing a joke on me. But for a moment, I felt all my internal organs disappearing down into my legs.
Right.
So that image works. I knew that it wasn't real, but it scared me witless.
And who could forget that timeless Doctor Who theme? Then it was time to see the show. It was quite surreal to be with the two doctors at the Planetarium watching The Search for Life, Are We Alone? The Planetarium at Sciencworks is amazing. The seats lay back and the dome ceiling becomes an intergalactic adventure.
Well, that was The Search for Life, Are We Alone?
What did you think of the Melbourne Planetarium?
I think it's utterly fantastic. I've never seen anything like it before.
Awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful.
That dome is beautiful, and I've got to say, it was a real pleasure going into outer space with the Doctors Who.
Yes, it was lovely being out of it, wasn't it?
I wouldn't mind doing some more space travel.
I decided to check out the inside of the TARDIS for myself.
The idiot in the leather, where's he gone?
What, Lawrence?
Lawrence.
Well, he was here a minute ago.
You can see Doctor Who inside the TARDIS tonight at the Palais Theatre St Kilda or at the Ford Theatre Geelong tomorrow at 3 p.m. Search for Life, Are We Alone, narrated by Harrison Ford, is showing every day at the Planetarium at Sciencworks.